Imagine studying without any library source and be away from any libraries for a week. Maybe you feel no difference. Well, imagine a week of study without internet. Do you start feeling ridiculous or anxious?
So when I'm working my homework, I typically search Google first, but if I can't find anything, that's when I'll go to the library.
Most of the time I will prefer the library source since they have research textbook which I didn't buy at the beginning of the semester, and other than that there is a lot of paper I need to search through the library interface.
Yeah, so I usually do like online databases, but I'm also in graduate school, so I kind of have to. But I think I find better resources there.
Simple Google search, always. I don't think I've ever used a library resource.
I mostly just go to libraries to study because I can't study with people talking around me. So libraries are good because they're a quiet environment, so it's good for studying. That's mostly what I use libraries for.
My favorite place to study is the library, other than my apartment. And yeah.
I would like to start in library since it's a quiet place.
I usually study in a coffee shop, but I like the International Area Studies Library to study in.
Like any place, like except a library. Any place where people are not just studying, everything is happening. If I want to take a break, I can look around, and it's not always about just everyone is all into studying.
My favorite is Granger Library, Granger Aces.
Granger Library.
So I think my favorite library would probably be Granger, only because it's quiet and there are specific floors for group work, and then other floors are completely quiet, so you can choose which environment you want to be in. Also, I live closest to Granger, so it's most convenient for me.
Studying, yeah. My favorite library to get resources from is probably the Shell Library.
No. Actually, one of the places which I like the most is working on the main quad, because you have the wind, you have the sun, and you can see people doing random things, and there are people studying as well. So it's just it's not always about studying. It's about if you want to relax, you can look around and just enjoy the weather.
There are so many ways we can choose to study without library today, but I still believe library is necessary and cannot be substituted by the internet. Digital libraries are not internet. A simple click of Google search cannot lead you to everything. While you find your topic in the databases and access with registration, you are still online, but you are no longer on the internet. You are in a library. Library are not just books. Library is not only a place to reserve the collections, but also a place to reserve our human's intelligence and development, respectation to the norms, and the memories. The memory of both the author and the reader, the memory of both the past and the future, the memory of both you and me. I believe library cannot be substituted by anything, including the internet. The same as no memory can substitute the moment I walked into the mathematics library and the amazing feeling while my finger touched my first calculus textbook 4 years ago.